Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chloe and this video is going to be very interesting to look back on the 25th of August because I am going to be predicting my GCSE grades, and this is obviously after I've done the exams. I don't know how to feel about them. I mean, I didn't cry about them. I nearly cried in the chemistry exam, but apart from that, I haven't cried. But I did actually have a dream about one of the results, and if it happens, I ain't going to be happy at all. But I have them written down here, so they're in front of me because I forget my subject sometimes. I don't know how, but yeah. So first of all is English language, and I prefer it a lot more than English literature. Like, I just like the question 5s. I like creative writing and stuff like that. I'm amazing at descriptions. I actually did a description for the paper 1 question 5, and most people did a story because of how weird the picture was. I don't actually think that my description was that bad, to be honest. I was quite confident with the description, but the rest of the paper was absolutely awful. But I think that's just because I'm holding myself to high standards. Like, I was aiming for a 9. I am not aiming for a 9 anymore because no. So I've actually put a 7. I mean, I'd be happy with an 8. But I know for facts that I'm not going to get a 9 because the state of those papers was absolutely awful. Yeah, anything below a 7 for me, I would not like. It's just, no, not for me. English literature, I absolutely despise English literature. Not even, I don't know, I loved Macbeth. I'm weird. I loved Macbeth, but I hated the poems and A Christmas Carol. Mostly A Christmas Carol, but no, both exams were awful. The A Christmas Carol question was about isolation. How is Scrooge presented as lonely and isolated? What kind of question is that? You couldn't just like ask me about the poor or Christmas, whatever. The Macbeth question was about how are Macbeth's fears presented, which is kind of interesting. I kind of wrote about Lady Macbeth, Banquo's ghost, things like that. But I think I'm only going to get a 6 because my responses were awful, actually awful. I can't expect anything better than a 6. I wasn't even bothered by English literature, so yeah. Maths, this is, I don't even know how to explain it, but I want a 7. I would be extremely happy with an 8. I would cry with an 8. I do not want a 6. In most of my mocks I got a 7, but if I get a 6 I'm not going to be happy, but then with a 7 I'm going to be over the moon. There's no in between. There's just not an in between. I don't really know what to say, except I can't really remember struggling with them, like genuinely struggling. Obviously on some of them I had to look at it many times because maths is scary. But I just can't remember it being that difficult apart from that paper 1 on the last page, the circle thing, which everyone was on about, so it can't really affect me that much. But I know that I make stupid mistakes and like make up methods and stuff like that, but it's fine. Science, I absolutely adore science. I was actually aiming for a 9-9. I do combined science. I probably should have done triple. It's just that in year 9 when we chose our options, I just was not interested in the slightest about science. And then in year 10 after lockdown I just had this like love for it. I don't know. I was aiming for a 9-9. They all went amazing. Even physics went amazing, and then it's just chemistry paper 2. It was awful. I was looking at every page and I was just like, what is that? I cannot answer that. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I can't. It's in the past. I think I'm going to get like an 8-8 or a 9-8, but I'd be happy with that. I would. I'd actually be happy with that. I just really wanted a 9-9. They were probably going to be my only 2 9s, but hopefully I still get one of them. French. 5. I don't really know what to say other than I hate French. And I do foundation, so product design or design technology. I think it's design technology. I know for a fact that on my coursework, my NEA, it stands for it stands for something. It's where invigilators come in and look at all your work that you've done, your practical. I actually got an 8 on that, so say I got like a 6 on the exam, which I was aiming for because some of the questions were strange, very odd. I'm going to aim for a 7. But my teacher thinks I could actually get an 8 or a 9, but after that exam I strongly disagree. So I'm going for a 7 in design. And finally, geography. My teacher never gave me higher than a 6, even when I genuinely should have. Like, on one of my papers, I only dropped like 10 marks and I got put on a 6. And I mean, I know it's not going to be like a 9, but it isn't a 6 either. But I don't really think that any of the geography papers were awful. I actually enjoyed doing them, which is odd. But I think I'm going to get a 7. A 7. 7's my favourite number. So, couldn't give me the 7s. Cringy. I need to stop. I'm very sorry. So yeah, I'm hoping for most. I want 7s and above and everything, but that's just unrealistic. I can't hope for that because obviously English lit, I genuinely could not. There's no way win French because I do foundation. And I do health and it's not obvious. I need to stop. What was I saying? French. Obviously I cannot. What? Health and social. That's the one. I was on about health and social because obviously I didn't do the exam with the others because it's a BTEC. I did it in February. That I already had my grade for that, my confirmed grade, and I got a level 2 distinction because I got a level 2 distinction star on my coursework, and then I got a level 2 merit on the exam, which is great, and I am very happy with that. I'm also going to be doing health and social at A level, even though it's still a BTEC, but you know what I mean. I'm also going to be doing biology and psychology, so you can enjoy my college videos in September. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like and comment, and I will see you next time.